into the gun, and boom. From the desert to the oil ocean we go. Alright, I'm not taking any chances this time. So I sat down for 20-ish minutes and I recorded an entire episode of Sonic, as you do, 100 times, only to realize we weren't recording the audio. So, we're going back and recording the audio now. So in total, I will have spent 40 some odd minutes trying to make this episode, and that's not counting editing and posting and all that kind of stuff. That is only record time. 40 minutes for a 20-minute episode. Thanks, OBS. And I felt like I had a lot of good dialogue too. I had opened up about so much Let's Play YouTube stuff. God almighty. It almost makes me kind of just want to quit and go back to bed. It's one of those days. I guess it does kind of give me a chance to collate my thoughts and make a more poignant argument, I guess. Basically what I was talking about the first time we made this episode was Screw Attack is about to come to an end. I hear a dog barking. And I was talking about how you had Newgrounds and Machinima and you had IGN, you had Tech TV that turned into G4 TV, you had Screw Attack, of course. You had a lot of other YouTube channels too in the early days of YouTube that I can't recall off the top of my head. I can't remember who they were. A lot of these companies have been around for well over 10 years now, and it kind of makes me wish that I had started something a long time ago and that I had not waited so late in the game to get involved, to get started. Because now the market is oversaturated and every jackass with an internet connection and a microphone wants to have a show or, go stream on Twitch and have 1 million subscribers and look at me, I'm such hot shit. I find that annoying, but that's just me. There are those of us who've been in the industry since the 80s or better, depending on your age, I guess. And when I say that, I mean, if you're going to make the claim, if you're going to assert that your time on YouTube doing Let's Plays makes you part of the industry, then my whole lifetime of playing video games makes me part of the industry. Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people kind of conflate, oh, I have a show on YouTube where I do movie reviews, and then they're like, oh, that makes me part of the industry. No, it makes you a critic, an online critic who does movie reviews. And I like a couple of people who do just that. I'm not saying don't do that. But recently there were some things that really set me off, so I spent the last 20 minutes, I thought, recording my thoughts on this topic, and it didn't take, so now I'm having to redo all of it. And because of that fact, I'm not actually playing, I'm just recording some commentary over what I already played, because things happen. But one of the main channels that I used as an example, and I might get some backlash, people are going to think that I'm speaking ill will or just being a douchebag. No, none of that. But one of the examples I used is Calchop. Calchop's what, 2-3 years old now. It's made up of guys who came from Machinima and the Creatures, and they've had a lot of people come and go. They have some new people in there now. But yeah, James made millions of dollars during the Minecraft phase of YouTube. And I guess Alex isn't a millionaire, but he's not exactly hurting for money. He does okay between CowChop and Twitch. I'm just slightly annoyed they didn't get the emerald. Now this might be more of a diatribe about CowChop in general than it is the industry, but recently James hasn't really wanted to be in too many CowChop videos, and I find that annoying because he's supposed to be such a huge part of the channel. And you know, I know YouTube is dead and dying. A lot of people say that, but YouTube's going to be around for a lot longer than you think it will. I hope, because this is kind of where we call home at the moment. All my thoughts are scattered because I'm so agitated now. Let me see how I can put this, and how I can, because I feel like I'm so exhausted from the long-winded speech I gave earlier about this. Just because you've been on YouTube for 10 plus years does not make you hot shit. Doesn't make you better than anybody else. Yes, you might have experience in that, in the vein of you're an entertainer, but quantity over quality is not usually a good thing, and it's a thing I'm learning, you know, as I've been putting out. I've only been doing this a little over a year, and I have over 400 episodes. That's enough to watch an episode a day for a year, and then still have some spare change. So that does, and my stuff's really not that great. You know, I'm not a comedian. I don't have a friend here to bounce back and forth off of. So we're just kind of going through these games. They're literally just Let's Plays where we sit down, we play it, we talk. And that is it. There's nothing special about it. It just exists for the sake of existing. And there have been plenty of times where that escaped me, you know, and I thought I was a little over that. And I was like, oh, I gotta produce an episode. And I sounded so douchey about it. I'm trying not to these days, but there are a lot of YouTubers who still fall in that category, and it kind of pisses me off, and it's so annoying. And like I can't watch any YouTube channels that strictly focus on Pokemon. My God, I can't do it. I can't. They're all terrible. I just can't. But I don't know. Something I just found super annoying recently, because a lot of people, you know, when they couldn't monetize the way they wanted to on YouTube anymore, and more sympathetic, I could not be. They went to Twitch, and even on Twitch it's just as annoying because a lot of people are just doing things for donations and they're begging for subs. It's like any YouTuber who's like, I need you to comment, like, and subscribe and be a part of my army and blah, 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 blah. Kill yourself. You are the epitome of annoying and I hate you. And the earlier days of Twitch were the same way. You know, got to get those subscribes, got to get those followers, we got to make affiliate and da-da-da, and it's still kind of happening. This, you know, it's still kind of a newer thing, and it's still super annoying, and I hate it. I mean, there's plenty of personalities on the web that I like, and I like being in their chat, or like, you know, being in their comment section with my thoughts and opinions, but there are times where I just can't stomach it some days. But I guess it goes with the territory. I've never been Mr. Popular Opinion. Most people see me as an ornery 80-year-old. Even though I'm only 34. Alright, which one are we gonna grab? Let's go for... Nope, we're gonna get the Eggman. Yep, I forgot about that. Pull this bad. I'm gonna sit back in my chair and pull the mic to me because my back hurts. This was definitely a neat mini game for them to add. But I suck at pinball. Like with James on Twitch, I thought it was going to be like the old days when I used to watch Cry's channel. I'd put something on by Cryotic and fall asleep to it and wake up the next day and go back and finish it. Because he would finish a whole game and it was really fun to watch. And he had a great personality to go with it, which is what made it entertaining. I was starting to like James, and then PUBG and Fortnite happened. And that's all him or anybody else wanted to play was Fortnite. And I remember one day he had just started to stream, and he didn't know what he was going to play, and in his chat, who I'd actively been a part of for like a couple of weeks and was on good standing with everyone. I wasn't being a dick or anything, but I simply said, if it's Fortnite, I'm out. Because I can't take any more Fortnite. I'm sick of it. He got super butthurt and banned me. From that moment on, I felt like he thought he was better than me. And I can't get past that. I can't get past that feeling. I'm butthurt over that. And I feel like it's like a senior in a company talking down to you because you've only worked there for 2 years and they've been there for 18. You know what? It doesn't make you better than me. You may have millions of dollars and a whole freaking army of subscribers, but you're not better than me. And I know the criticisms come from me because I'm not out there playing Resident Evil 2 and I'm not playing Fortnite and Minecraft. I'm playing the games I like to play. And I guess that's true for him too, but Jesus, tap dancing Christ, everybody and their mama is fucking stuck on Fortnite. And I have a hang up with things that are popular. Like I didn't grow up watching Star Wars. As far as movies on television, I watched Back to the Future a lot. I watched a lot of James Bond movies. But I don't really recall ever watching things like Indiana Jones or Star Wars. I didn't watch Star Wars until I was a full-fledged adult. And I really wasn't all that impressed with those films to begin with. But people are so ridiculously obsessed and it makes me sick to my stomach. I cringe every time I hear Star Wars. I cringe. It makes me physically hurt in my stomach. And it's like Red Letter Media. I love Red Letter Media, but they've done way too much Star Wars crap on their half in the bag segment. And I can't watch those episodes. So I feel that way about Fortnite. It used to be Minecraft for a while. Minecraft gave me that, Now it's Fortnite. If you talk about Fortnite, it physically hurts in the pit of my stomach. Because I'm like, ugh. It's that something's popular just because it's popular. It's not even because it's good. I don't know how to explain it. It's one of the reasons I can't stand pop music. And celebrities, really. I guess a lot of it has to do with my socialist mentality of everybody's equal for the sake of argument. I know that society dictates some people are more valuable than others because of their education or what place on earth they were born or what religion they are, or whatever the stupid fuck. But I don't know. I'm not rich. I don't have a particular skill set to brag about. I am like average to below average as a person. Probably below average. Probably well below average. Just in general, on everything. So I am quickly offended at the notion of somebody thinking they're better than me. It's a pet peeve I have. And I see that coming through with people like James. And I see that coming from a lot of YouTubers. Because, I hate Twitter. And I don't follow that many people on Twitter. But Twitter, every time I go to the news section to see what's happened today, to see if President Retard's killed us all yet, it keeps showing me all these YouTubers and all these quote-unquote gamers. And I'm like, who are these people? I've never seen or heard of any of these people before in my life, but they seem to be super popular. And I don't know. I feel isolated. Like, it's one of those things where people would say, well, you're going to have to do this for a long time before you can collab with people. You're going to have to do this for a long time before you make any splashes in the pool, you know. And that may be true, but you know, there's no reason to look down your nose at somebody. There just really isn't, unless they're doing something dumb, like something religious. I try not to look down my nose at you as a person, but if you're doing something stupid, I kind of will acknowledge you're doing something stupid. But no, I guess that's my feelings on the whole thing. There are some YouTubers that I'm jaded now over, like James, and I don't hate him, and I'll still watch him, but I'm never gonna forget his butthurtedness because I told him I didn't like Fortnite. You know how many people hated Jurassic World, and I have to constantly... Hugo and Jake didn't like it. Jay on Red Letter Media won't shut up about how it was terrible. I've seen other YouTubers review it. I've liked each film. I liked 2 and 3. I loved 3, and that's like universally the most hated one. And so I have to put up with Star Wars being bigger than Jurassic Park as a franchise. I have to constantly put up with hearing, you know, I'm constantly putting up with things I don't like. I'm constantly putting up with people slacking, tub thumping their music when I go out in public because I can't stand country or rap music. But I live in a town that's where whites are the minority, so every time I just want to go to Walmart, I gotta put up with a lot of tub thumping loud music. So I put up with a lot of things I don't like, but I usually keep my mouth shut about it. And until now, I mean, this whole episode is me bitching about things, but I see all these people on Twitter, and it makes me wonder, where was I? What the hell was I doing that was so fantastic in the 2000s? You know, when these people were getting their start on Newgrounds, I'm over here playing video games for fun at home, not making anything creative, and putting it out into the universe. So there's that. I think we're just about to get through this whole lava reef? I said reef. Lava reef area. But I need people to call me out. Like if I'm there now, call me out. But if I ever get to a point, call me out to where I'm just being douchey. You know, if I think I'm better than anybody, call that shit out. Because we're living in a society, and I just see it so much. Yeah, I think we hit that goalpost, and now it's about to be boss time. Knuckles, really, you gotta get it together. You are so... This is why I hate playing Sonic games with 2 characters. I like going in by myself, but Mania, this mode didn't give me a choice, unfortunately. I don't think. Alright, here we go. Boss time. And if memory serves... Yep, I screwed up. See, I didn't know that when he overheated it would hurt you. And I thought you could get in between him and was wrong. So this is the part where I gave up and just said, screw it. As long as I keep one ring, I can just keep hitting him and get this over with and be done. And go home. Go back to bed and forget this day happened. really. Alrighty. I think that's going to do it for me. I'm not happy about having to record this twice, so I'll see you folks next time.